philosophy won't win you a lot of games in the NFL, but when you're playing the Cincinnati Bengals, I suppose all things are possible. You saw it earlier today on Fox 55, Joe Burrow and the Bengals in Indy to take on Phillip Rivers and the Colts. And early on, this thing looked like it was going to be a blowout in favor of the visiting team. First play of the second quarter, Joe Mixon plunges in from 7 yards out. And you can dance when you're up 21-0. But that's when the horseshoes started to show some life. They march right down the field on the ensuing drive. Trey Burton scores out of the Wildcat formation. Indy's on the board. Later in the second quarter, Burton back to doing what Burton does best. That is, of course, catch passes. Nice grab here. His second touchdown of the afternoon cuts the deficit to 10. And all of a sudden, Rivers is red hot. Just before halftime, the 38-year-old finds Zach Pascal. Rivers throws for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns in the second quarter alone to pull his team back within 3. And then in the fourth quarter, they're down 6 when Rivers finds a diving Jack Doyle, the Indianapolis native, making up for a fumble earlier in the game. Colts take their first lead of the day. Later in the fourth, chance to add to that lead, but Rivers picked off by the pride of Snyder High School. Jesse Bates comes up with the INT, then throws up the 2-6-0. Hardly home, but always repping. Cool to see from Jesse. That got his team back in the game, but the Colts seal it with an interception of their own. Rookie Julian Blackman puts it on ice. The comeback is complete. Colts win 31-27.
We just said, let's play. We got 3 quarters, and we spotted them 21. So what? What are we going to do? Let's go. So that was kind of the mindset. And then we got kind of hot in that second quarter, and coming in at halftime the way we did with an unbelievable catch by Zach. Really, all 3 touchdown catches were amazing. I mean, they're all 3 diving catches. So it was a collective effort.
Huge win. Huge win. Huge complimentary football. All 3 phases played well. Obviously, we did not get off to a good start. Not quite the way we envisioned it, but we fought back hard. Give the guys a lot of credit. We did what it took to fight back in. Defense slowed them down. Offense got hot. And so it was a good day in all 3 phases.
Colts are off next weekend. They'll return to action on November 1st when they travel to take on the Lions. We'll get to Detroit in just a second.